Hey y'all, so today I'm going to show you how I made my God Tier Dave shirt. So you will need a box cutter, cardboard, paper, red and white fabric paint, a marker, a pencil, some scissors, and I do recommend a cutting board. So the first thing you're going to want to do is trace out the shape of the gear onto a piece of paper. I used my laptop and just bent the screen back, but you could also print it out or eyeball the shape if you're good at stuff like that. Obviously don't bend any screens or laptops if they are not meant to be bent. And then next you just want to cut out the shape. Very simple and straightforward. And then you get your paper and trace out your shape onto your cardboard piece. If you're doing the shape by hand without tracing onto the paper, you can completely skip that step, obviously, and just get to here. And then you're going to use your handy dandy box cutter and cut out the shape. I forgot to get a cutting board, but I do recommend one if you don't want to mess up your workspace. I also suck with a box cutter, so I had to cut it from the back and the front, but if you're new to using a box cutter, that's a good safe method for not messing up what you're working on, but if you've done it before, then, just do it your way. Next up is painting. So first I put this nice piece of plastic inside my shirt to make the surface flat, and I do recommend doing that. It makes it a lot easier to paint on. I just had this, but any big flat thing like a cookie sheet or something like that should work. I started out by tracing the shape onto the shirt with white paint and an angled brush, and then filled it in entirely with white. Sadly, all I had was puff paint, so I really had to smooth it out. I don't recommend using puff paint. If you just use normal fabric paint, you shouldn't run into that problem. It should be relatively smooth first go, no crazy happenings. And the layer of white really is just meant to help the red be nice and bright, because the gear on Dave's shirt is really bright against the background of his shirt. Also, before you hit it with the red layer, make sure the white dries completely or you're gonna run into some like weird problems. I waited like an hour tops and then did the red. It's the same process with the white, obviously. I did have to do 2 layers to smooth out some of the discoloration, but that's really up to your judgment, whatever's gonna work best for what you want and how it turns out on your shirt. And here's the finished product and a pic of almost the whole outfit. I hope you guys found this really useful.